Are you ready to make this bow with us? I can't wait to show you how. Let's get started. This particular bow we're making today, we are going to have short tails on those. These type of bows, we like to call them funky bows because the tails will go up and the tails will go down. And I'm going to show you on this video how to do that step by step so you can do this really easy for your next project. So we're going to start off with this red and white stripe. One of the neatest things you want to do with this type of bow is I'm going to use this on a door hanger, so I don't want the actual tails to be long, blocking all the words on the door hanger. I don't want it to hide it. So I'm going to take and make these short tails so we can kind of control that. My go-to length is 8 inches. Feel free to play with that if you want to do it shorter or longer. You have all that control when you're making your bow. But you can see here already I've got my first tail going up. Now I'm going to come in and do my loops, and I'm going to keep these loops at about 7 inches. This is a pretty big project we're making, so I like these to be nice and bold. So I'm going to loop over my loops here, and we're going to do 2 of these, 2 on either side. So 7 on the left, and I'm going to twist, and you can see I'm fluffing it out while I'm doing it. That means I'm positioning this right up where it needs to be. Okay, and I'm going to come in here at 8 inches also. We'll trim that off, and then we're going to dovetail it. Now, if you're off a little on your measurement, it's no big deal. You can always come back and trim these shorter or longer. But the key is I want to watch those twists as I'm bringing it all into the middle, okay? So now we're ready to put on our next layer of ribbon. And I am going to use this pretty like formal swirl. This goes so good with our design we're going to do today. So I'm going to take and trim these. I'm dovetailing them, so once I fold it, I just cut that up from the cut up, so I get that nice little V shape. And we call that a dovetail. It's also like a chevron. And I'm going to go a little shorter. As you move in towards the center of the bow, you generally like to shorten the length of the loop. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm going to go out to 6 inches here and 6 inches here. And you guys, what are you making special for yourself this holiday? You've got to be doing something special. Or what's in the works if you haven't had a chance to do it yet? What is your plans? Okay, and this time I'm going to put 3 of these because I want to get a good pop of this swirl and white. I think it's just a nice little, a little bit more formal kind of look, a little bit more, you know, classical. I cannot wait to see what your plans are to make for yourself, because y'all deserve something beautiful too for your home. If you haven't made something for yourself yet, you've got to. You've got to mix that in the mix. We always get so busy doing our own businesses that we don't even have time. See? 3 on either side. I love it. My tails are still working opposite, up and down. Now we're going to come in with this stripe. This stripe is pretty cool because it's got this little bit of iridescent string running in there, and I love that. This one's going to run right on top of our other stripe. I'm going to bring it in and twist it. And we're going to put 2 of these in. And now these are even shorter at 5 inches. So you can see how we're working in towards the middle, a little at the time. I love it. Making bows does not have to be hard. You just take your time, you watch those folds, you twist, you scrunch, and you just build it up. And it's so easy to build it up from the back to the front and get this nice look. Okay, I'm going to dovetail this too. And this is just so pretty. Oh, my little piece fell in there. But I love it. Now I'm going to finish out the center with just a little finishing touch. And we're going to use what we do in design school quite a bit. In design school, we use what we call a bow tie in the center. Just make a loop of the ribbon. And we're going to make it a little bigger than I think I need it to start with. And then you just overlap these and make your own little bow tie here, okay? Fold it on itself, and then you just gather it right up in the middle. Now this is that really nice ribbon, so you want to crunch it a little. Okay, and once I have my bow tie, I run it right up the middle, and it always gives me a really polished, finished look to my bow. Look at that! I mean, that's a bow like a pro. Y'all, you could do bows like pros as long as you're hanging out with me. I'm not gonna leave you hanging, literally. I'm gonna keep you going. And my design school students know it. They have the videos where they can walk through each step of each bow on every project, and I teach them why we use those bows on different projects and what we're looking for when we want to create those. So this part, we're going to fluff it up and get everybody in their own position. Okay, so they've got to get in their own zones. And I love when you do this, you're going to see your bow all of a sudden come alive right in your own hand. Just keep squishing it in the center and hold it tight while you fluff it up. And the key is this. This is the key. The key is that dimension. That's what you're looking for. We want dimension in our bows. We want dimension in our floral designs. Dimension is key. And if you decide to sell your work and you want to learn how to do that, I'm here to help you and teach you how to do that also. But in order to get top dollar, you need dimension. So start kind of getting that as a mindset that you want to work towards that too in your work. All right, now I need to attach on the back here my cable tie. That's going to allow me to put it on my finished project. And then I'm going to get that nice tight and trim this off. And I like to finish off my bows with I like to add one of the ribbons back to the center. And in this case, I think this stripe is just perfect because it's just going to bring our eye right to the middle of the bow. So I just cut a little strip and I'm going to fold it on itself. Make a nice little strip that runs down the middle. And you can watch those stripes and decide how you want to lay it out. Like I'm going to put that white stripe right down the middle. And that little detail always finishes out my bow so stinking pretty. I love that. And I'm going to come in and tie it tight. Ah! Don't throw it. Don't throw it across. Trim off those edges. And you've done it. You've made a gorgeous Christmas bow. This one we're going to use on a project we're making together, but you can see how easy it was put together. And just follow my instructions, and I'm here to help you guys. If you don't like, subscribe, and follow already, please do that because I don't want you to miss another video. We're here all year long teaching you how to make beautiful things for your home. All right, Bloomerinos, I'll see you next time, and make sure you're having fun with flowers. Bye, everybody.